My name is Phil Hansen. I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I live in Seattle, Washington now. I have been riding for 32 for 8 to 10 years, I would say. It's a big blur. It's been a lot of fun. There's been no downsides whatsoever. It's just been the greatest time of my life ever since I've come onto this brand. I'm going to go ahead and say my favorite 32 memory was just all year filming for Bone Crusher, and specifically being in Minnesota, because I had packed up, went there for a week trip, ended up living there for like a month and a half, and just got so dialed being there with everyone. And we were only there for probably 8 days filming for Bone Crusher, but I was just like, it felt so good to go to a new place and just drive around, not even looking at maps, know where all the dope food is, know where all the spots are, know where everything's at, know where the snow's hitting. And just being like, we were just so dialed doing it. And our vibe was just all time high. Me, Pat, and Viz. It's just like the sickest thing I've ever been a part of that whole year. My craziest snowboarding memory is pretty recent, I think, because brain's a little fried these days. Hit my head a couple times but yeah, I think just a couple of weeks ago, I was up at Baldface with Travis Rice and just following him around. It's like it's like a full circle moment when you like have grown up watching someone for so long, and you just end up like riding with them and then getting to follow around and learn from them and catch their vibe, and you're like feeding off of each other. And it's like same with like riding with Bodie. Like I love riding with him. He's probably my favorite snowboarder of all time, and now I get to go all year and film with him. I'm like how the fuck? It's so fucking sick. My favorite boot colorway is just all of Bradshaw's, because every year he just comes out and you look at it and it's just the most dialed colors, and it's so solid and so clean. And you're like, how is he doing this year after year after year for what, 15 years? Aside from the boots, I really like the rest stop. It's just so cozy. And recently I've just been putting it on at home, no shirt, just open jacket in the morning, going to make coffee. And it's just cozy. Like I love waking up and all the cozy attire, and you're just chilling. I'm going to say my favorite 32 rider of all time is Haldor. He's on his first 32 trip right now. And God, he's just so sick. He's just the coolest dude. Very humble, very exciting. He's always been an exciting boarder to watch. When it comes to video parts, I think I've filmed 10 or so, but I hold myself to such a high standard. So if I were to think about like an actual video part from those 10, 4, because they're the ones where I've had all year with a dialed crew and time to figure it out and time to actually like put my all and everything into it. And some years, you're going around and you're just kind of riding and not really having much of a plan and just kind of going loose operation. You collect your stuff at the end of the year and you throw it out there, but you might not be that hyped on it. So I've had 4 that I'm hyped on that I would consider, like, if you're going to watch video parts. A video part to me means it's just, I'm such an interesting person because I have to be so particular with everything that I do. And I have to like even seeing so many people here at Mammoth riding the park, I'm like sitting there, I want to fine tune everything. So for me, it's my time to just kind of hone in and be like, I have my spot. I can make it how I want. I can put snow here. I can put snow there. I can dial it in and be like, I'm having a session on this thing that I really want to ride. And it's like, it takes a lot of work, but it's the most fun time because you can really dial your setup in and do what you want to do and feel solid. Like you're never going to feel sketchy if you build your spot right. My current 32 boot is my TM2 Hansen colorway. It's crazy that I have my name on the boot still. It's been 3rd boot, but it's such a good boot. I feel like we try to talk about tweaking it year after year, but for me, I put my foot in it and it's so perfect. I don't even heat mold it. I just go, put it in and go. And I like the double boa because I can crank it down and I want it stiff and tight so that it's responsive. Some people don't like that, but I really like that, especially what I ride. Like I ride Powder, Mountains, Mount Baker stuff, and you need a responsive, nice boot. So that's my favorite thing about the TM2. This is just responsive. It's the colorway. Look at this thing. It's freaking gorgeous. Who am I kidding? I asked Joey last night, I'm like, whose colorway are you picking? He like looked around at all the colorways. He's just like, Handsome.